Come into the room, y'all. Come into the room. Child, we gotta get Ro together. I don't know what Ro over there damn doing, child. So let me get Ro off of his other live to tell him to come on over here. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to our little. This is just a little light, a little light, just for fun. Oh yeah, shit. What the hell, Ro? Oh, he coming. All right, come into the room, y'all. Yes, turn up. It's the cancer's birthday. Oh, let me fix my thing. Welcome into the room. Welcome, C Green. Welcome, Big Man TV. Welcome, RNY. Welcome, Sage. Come on into the room. Waiting on my bailiff to get here, child. Bailiff, get your ass up here. There go my bailiff. My hostess with the mostest. What's up? I'm bailiff on this row.
Hello, how are you doing, my honorable judge, Demon Soul?
Oh,
We got a
I am
special day
doing
coming
good.
for you.
Yes, now, bro. Can you see what I put in the back chat? Do I gotta type it again since you went back here when I first did it? Let's see. Can you see the back what I put in the back chat?
Dang, no, I can't.
Let me do it again, and I'll copy and paste it because I'm going. These are the cases that's so far. We're gonna do a little spontaneous stuff too, but these are our cases so far. Let me pull copy. Okay. Okay, you see that?
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Okay, hold up. See that it didn't. Yeah, hold on. Let me do it differently so I can separate the cases because the way it got, I want to do it like this. Oh shit, it still didn't. Okay, so you'll see how they end because you see the first case it ends at YTC, right? So that whole first case is all Lolo's class action suit. And then and then it goes Roe versus Tulsa, Roe versus Tommy Castro, Rico versus B. So can you see how it's divided, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Oh, okay. Yeah, tell Pastor we was up. He's still live. I know he had. I think Pastor thought we was doing it on Road Channel because he said y'all go to Honest Roast. I don't think he thought he might have thought it was our whole report and not our court. But what's going on, Ro child? Ro, I see you. You know, Ro, they say we don't put ourselves. Oh shit, I forgot myself. Ro, today now this is a little twist. This time the bailiff and the judge done got themselves on the docket once again for the judge. But this is the first time for the bailiff. The bailiff been out here in these streets committing crimes just like the rest of these hoes.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Reckless behavior.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me see. Man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop. Let me see if I can drop the link in the chat too.
What link? For up here? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hold up. I'm finna paste it. This I already dropped it once, but I could paste it. I mean I'll pin it for in a second as we get ready to go. Hold on a second. But anyway, bro, you know it's your boo birthday weekend, baby. Turn up.
Hey, turn down
Yeah.
for what?
The big council birthday. And you know it's Nubiology birthday, it's Bird birthday, and Jessica B all on the 20th. And I hardly ever meet people in my real life when my birthday is on, but it's like all of us with our birthday on the same day in the sector.
I heard that too. Yeah, I was happy to hear that. I like, yeah, I definitely like Jessica and Bird. Bird is the word. Yeah, boo. Then you'll have your Sunday. But was Ness what? Was Ness playing? This is her birthday month.
Yeah, hers is the 20. I think she said the 25th or 26th, but she gotta let me have my birthday
Come
first
on.
now. But she advertised on her wish list, and her people wanted her to get her list with together. But I ain't mad at her, honey. They probably gonna buy it out. Hell, that's when you got an audience, that's what you get. But she gotta let the doll have her birthday over there, come promoting over at Jay Woods. Let me see. Um. Shoot, my people was asking this when she gonna do her damn registry. I said, well, damn, these people ain't worried about if I'm gonna post my registry or not. The fuck? Let's see.
Yeah, Ness like she Ness will come up with that registry and the quickness now when she'd have got used to learning how to do it.
Okay, let me see my live. Oh well, hold on. I'm trying to fix my live. Okay, so we're getting ready to go ahead and get ready to start a court. We letting people trickle on in. They just have to get it. I don't know what it'll get out. It'll get out. I'm finna share it live, and then we gonna go ahead and get ready to start this docket. Now, Ro, I forgot to tell you. I think I briefly mentioned it, but we finna do it's a little tipsy court. But I don't know if you got anything that'll make you tipsy. But I'm pouring me a drink. You got something that make you tipsy, Ro, for the birthday court?
Actually, yeah. I got
Yes.
something up my sleeve right here. Your honorable judge. Let me see.
Yes, the baby will stay ready. He ain't gotta get ready. Let me post this link. Oh, that's the wrong one.
I actually have a drink called Why Wait for Friday. Hey, why wait for Friday?
How about that?
Ain't that something there? And it's what kind of it's a strawberry drink. It's a spike refresher. It's called Happy Thursday. But it does
Oh,
say
okay.
why wait for Friday, y'all. Okay, up in the courtroom. Make sure get your sizzles to a silence. Okay, if you bringing in a drink to the courtroom, and just do a little sip, okay? Because we're only getting tipsy. All rise. Only tipsy. If you drunk, you got to get on out of here. Okay, we don't play that up in the courtroom because you're gonna be falling down, doing all sorts of things, and slurring. When I ask you, do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth around this court? We don't need you to be seeing tunnel vision, none of that. All right, people? This is a proud day in the courtroom. We about to head into a celebration for the weekend.
So you got your drink ready. You pouring up your drink, bro?
Yeah, here we go. The little sizzle right here. Look, ASMR. You heard that one? Oh, it smells good, y'all.
Okay, bro. Let's go ahead and get this docket. But first, you got to go ahead and call the order to court and let everybody know. Call me to the bench and everything. You ready?
Yes, I am ready. Judge, honorable judge. Everyone, all rise. We are about to have court in session. Our first case on the list is Lolo versus Catherine. Yeah, see, Catherine did.
Well, go ahead and read all the victims. The Lolos is a class action suit. So go ahead and read all of the victims. And if anybody has any more to add to it, let us know. So go ahead and read everybody in Lolo's victim list because Lolo been busy.
Lolo, your victim count is quite heavy. So we have Catherine, we have YTC, Lolo's subbies as well. Versus her, yeah. All those three right there. And first on the list, we're gonna have to see about Lolo versus her subbies.
Yes. Now, it was brought to the court's attention that Lolo has been caught with a little behind the scenes message. seems like whenever Lolo had you, everybody knows Lolo had a few troubles over her channel. Some unfortunate prom situation that she's not at fault for. So Lolo had to lock things down and edit videos, and we I will do a little reenactment here in a minute. When Lolo got her actual channel struck. I think I'll be able to provide y'all a clip of that in a second. But just to go over in the rough. But Lolo was deemed to have found to be communicating with people who meant harm to her channel, basically letting them know that if have him come to her channel and come over and run their cash app up and and then she'll make sure she keeps floating the person's cash app. She was trying to get the person to come over her channel. They had just been involved in something else with someone else, and Lolo was trying to lure them on the behalf and say, telling the person that they can drop their cash app. She'll make sure it can keep in rotation so y'all can basically run these bitches money up. But I'm thinking, that's the subbies, right? And turns around, she had a little trouble here recently with the same people that she wanted her subbies to contribute to. Now, the court has also received a couple statements from the general public saying that why is Lolo trying to get somebody else's cash apps when she needs cash apps? I also got another complaint saying that why would Lolo volunteer her people to tip someone else to help run them up when it's her platform that they would be pouring into? And now that Lolo has had some unfortunate situations with the same people, you have subbies doing a proverbial side eye. Court reporter Fish, can you enter side eye into exhibit one, the side eye letters that I have from the members of Lolo's chat, please? That will be entered into exhibit one, court reporter Fish.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And so Lolo, so the subs is, wanting to bring a class action suit to Lolo. They've all sent together, led by the official head sub, Molly Maybach. Can you go ahead and put Molly Maybach as witness number one, please, co-reporter Fish?
Oh, Molly
this
Maybach.
Lawsuit was brought to the attention to me by Molly Maybach Esquire, and he represents this subby's voice today. And so part of his petition was just like, they have been there for Lolo time and time again. He's a frequent contributor to her channel, so he feels like he has a right to file this petition. They've been trying to pour into Lolo. They feel like that when they defend Lolo against the people who mean her no good, they get the lashing. They get the bad end of it. They are sick and tired of being sick and tired of Lolo's actions. Molly also states that Lolo seems to want to please everyone but her subbies. Molly says that she feels like Lolo lied. Lolo says she does not lie, but he has counted at least 253,000 lies on the behalf of another content creator named Lemon. Molly feels like that Lolo is not trustworthy or deserving of the support that she constantly gets. Now, those are Molly's words, and those people's words is not the words of the court. The court wouldn't determine if that's the case. So the next victim that we have on her class action suit, I think you said, who was her other victim, Bayla?
We also have Catherine as one of Lolo's victims.
Now, Catherine, if you would like to come up to address the court and give a victim's impact statement, that would be so wonderful. But basically what I have in front of me filed from Catherine is that basically Lolo, turned on another loyal supporter. Now, Catherine feels like she should be have a separate case outside of the class action suit because her and Lolo actually had an actual going back and forth. Catherine was expressing things that Lolo was actually moving funny and did not appreciate it. Catherine feels like this is a case of Lolo cursing and getting mad at everyone but the people who did her dirty. And Catherine, at this time, would you like to come up here and add a victim's impact statement so the court reporter Fish can get you notated and the baby can swear you in, please?
I am shocked. I got to say too, Honorable Judge, I did not know that Lolo and Catherine got into it. Like that's beyond me. I understand Molly Maybach because Molly Maybach has been known to trigger Lolo at times. And, we see Lolo in a different space, but we usually see Lolo in a state of just letting it, kind of just ease away and say, oh no, I'm sorry, or we just gonna settle this. So I definitely want to hear what Catherine has to say, because I'm very shocked. Mm.
Yeah, so we're waiting on Catherine to come up here and give her victim statement on the behalf of Lolo. Now, Lolo, if you're in the audience, of course you have a right to speak on your own behalf. You can just throw proxy to the court and just go with your recorded statement. One moment. Catherine?
Hello, so hello, Ro.
Hey, Catherine Boo.
Ro, go ahead and sign.
Ma'am.
Can you go ahead and swear Catherine in, please?
Yes. Do you today? Hello, Miss Catherine S. Powell. Do you solely state to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you throughout this court today about your Lolo situation?
Yes, I do.
Thank you so
Catherine,
much.
can you let the court know exactly how did this strife start? Is this been a buildup or was this an isolated incident?
Well, I heard no. I was in Lemon Clouds yesterday. Somebody in the chat mentioned me, and she said, "F Catherine." People been sending me screenshots of stuff she's saying. That is true. I have said that Lolo is very passive. That's not a lie. It's the truth. She exhibited when the person that P-bombed her channel, she went over there and apologized. So where's the lie in that? Nothing that I said was a lie. Everything that I said about her actions proved it. Why would you go and apologize to the person that jeopardized your channel? Listen, you are allowed to do what you want to do, but people have lost their channels for being P-bombed. She go back and do beef sector history. People have lost their channels, and people in other sectors have too. So my whole thing is, out of all the people that have been dragging her, and I've been in chats where they've been dragging her, they've called her everything from slow low to crackhead. You isolated me because of what I said. I never said called that lady out of her name or nothing, but she said F Catherine, didn't she? Her and Lemon dragged me. I don't have time for tumbleweed behavior. If I wanted to play with tumbleweeds, I would go to the desert. I don't do tumbleweeds, and I don't like people that flip flop. Um, with Lolo, I don't understand why she's always deflecting energy. When she's mad at someone, she'll deflect it onto someone else. No, deal with the person that made you angry. So are you going to tell me out of all the people that's been saying stuff about her since she got P-bombed, I am the only one that said no? I didn't call her out of her name. So why are you isolating me? Did you have energy for Tulsa when she called her a crackhead? So I'm just really trying to figure out why you have all this smoke for me. Is it because I'm an easy target and I'm not going to drag you? No, Lolo, I am not. I can't speak for other people. I'm not going to do what you did last night on Lemon's panel. Till you jumped on a bandwagon when there was no bandwagon to jump on. I never dragged her. I never, but yet and still she jumped on that bandwagon last night with Lemon, dragging the hell out of me. Didn't know that I was listening, but I'm not going to do that to her because if even when two people fall out, I'm talking about me and Lolo right now. I don't have a reason to drag her just because I gave my opinion about what she did. If her feelings got hurt, oh well. Would you tell me, Lolo, toughen up, just like you told me when they was talking about my ball spot. You told me to toughen up. Then you need to take that same advice. Toughen up.
Okay, so what? So when she was attacking you at Lemons, what were some of the things that she was saying?
Well, the thing was, I was in two people's chat at the same time. So when it started going left, the last thing I heard Lemon say was, "Catherine, I really like you, but you be talking about me." Okay, and to Lemon, what I've ever said about you is that you're all for yourself. Did I lie? Was that a lie? Did I not ever say? Did I not ever not call you a narcissist and selfish to your face? Okay, so that's when it started going. I typed in the chat and then I went over to somebody else's live, but that was when it started going left. So for that reason, I mean, I heard when they started with the dragon, and then I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I guess it went on for a while. Okay. It would. I mean, them calling me small head bald, whatever they were saying. It really, it just, it kind of, it's like duck rolling off a water's back. I don't have anything against Lemon, and I don't have anything against Lolo. But when people can't take the truth, then they want to drag you. I didn't lie about either one of them. I certainly never dragged Lemon. I felt as though Lemon, you dragged me because of Lolo and because of what I said about him being selfish. Did I lie about him being selfish? Isn't he the person that laughed at Sour Patch last week when she was crying? Didn't he hit YTC's link and bust out laughing in front of everybody? Was it four or five, 600 people? So if I called you selfish, that's the reason. Right. See, I'm not gonna laugh at somebody when they're crying because that's just like opening up a box of salt and throwing it in their wound. Or better yet, that's just like throwing it back in their face. So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I didn't know that
Oh,
he laughed. I gotta say
Get-
that to
Go
Catherine.
back and go back and listen to that live where Sour Patch was. What, not only was she crying, she was really crying. As a matter of fact, the girl cried so hard that Shakim made a what you call that thing? He made a
I
voiceover
mean,
out of
oh,
it. He made a voiceover out of it. So yeah, that's how that went.
okay. So basically, so have you had a chance to address or talk to Lolo since then?
First of all, when you tell me F, when you say F Catherine, then F you too. That's how I feel about it. She not better than me, and she's always deflected energy. So why would I? She's always deflecting energy. When she's mad at somebody, it always got to be deflected off on somebody else. Were you really angry at me? But you wasn't angry at all. No, or at what everybody else that been talking about her, calling her all types of druggies, stuff, right? But you wasn't mad at. But you wasn't mad at that. Okay, yeah. Listen, the thing I don't do is I don't chase people, baby, and I don't beg people. I learned that in grade school. I don't have to beg nobody to be my friends. When I was a little girl, I didn't beg people to play with me. And now at 50, I don't beg people to be my friends. Her and I are not the same. As Kendrick Lamar said, they're not like us. She's not like me. I don't have to let somebody curse me out and then go back on their panel and act like everything is better. Two different people. We're not the same. Once you say F me, it's F me forever. I heard her when she said that. What she didn't know is I was listening. See, because I hadn't dropped down out of Lemon's closet because I was doing something. So I heard the conversation and how it went. But the issue is, if you wanted to talk to me, you could have talked to me without getting all spicy. See, some people got to take edibles and eat gummies and drink alcohol before they can tell you what they thinking. I don't eat edibles, I don't eat gummies, and I don't drink alcohol and I don't smoke weed. I can tell you what I want to tell you without all them chemicals in my body. For her, however, evidently she had to get all ramped up. Baby, I don't gotta get ramped up. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So see, I stay ready, so I don't gotta get ready.
Okay. Well, Bailiff, do you have anything extra to ask Catherine?
well, I gotta say, Catherine, that really is news to me. And you sound like, I mean, that's some very accurate information from what it's sounding like. I really feel like Lolo, if possible, I did contact her, her representative, to see if she could actually come over here because those are some heavy allegations, and Lolo really needs to state to us what what she feels about this because I mean Lolo, I mean I don't feel like reaching for Catherine was really it. So
I
I just
mean,
think that Lolo did she at least try to apologize, Catherine, or do
but
you?
I don't. Let me just say this real quick, right? After you came after me and everybody else that dragged you that didn't, We don't have anything else to talk about. And even if she did show up right here, right now, you deflected your projected, excuse me, your anger for other people off on me. I didn't drag that lady by anything. I didn't call. I didn't talk about her conditions. None of that. So see, for me, I can't speak for other people. The chance that I gave you, the friendliness that I showed you, and you shoved it back in my face. We don't have anything else to talk about. No, I see. Here's
All
the
this
whole
up
thing.
and
I
stuff.
entertained Demons O because I heard her say that I was going to be on the docket. But no, as far as Lolo is concerned, baby, it's a one and done. You ain't had no right to drag me like you did last night. Your tumbleweed flip flopping arse. So since you wanted to jump on them, say your tumbleweed flip flopping arse over there with the man that cuss you out when he feel like it, and then come back and tell you sorry. We are not the same. See, because I have my mother told me when I was a little girl, when people treat you bad, don't go back to them. So I got enough sense enough not to open back up that door. I tried to be nothing but friendly to her. So no, I'm not that person. See, I don't do stuff, even though it's a virtual app. I don't do stuff like this. She was talking about like about me without even knowing that I was listening when she said it, and all somebody said, and she went right and talking about people send her screenshots. But did they send her screenshots when they was calling her crackheads? Did they send her screenshots when they was calling her cripple? See, so the fact that she was so I don't really, yeah, I'm kind of like one and done. I just wanted to give the Miss O the respect of coming to her panel like she asked, but no, because see, I don't have time for people that want to uh have this roller coaster behavior. My behavior is not roller coaster, and I'm not a flip flopper. I am consistent and consistently done with her after last night because that was a hell of a dragon demon. So I listen, quite a few people came back today and told me that her limit dragged the hell out of me. So what more is there to talk about when you drag somebody like that? There's nothing else to say. There ain't nothing else to
Right.
say.
Yeah.
See,
God, let me say
I'm
that, but
not, see, she got the situation confused. She got P-Bomb, and then she went to apologize to the person that did it. You dragged me, so I know we don't got nothing to talk about. I don't even have to speak to you in the chats, none of that. And she go in plenty of chats in the B sector where I am. I don't have to speak to that lady. I'm done with you. Over you, done with you. I can see you and not see you. Be on a panel with you and not even disrespect you. Mm-mm. We don't got nothing else to talk about. Because there's certain things that you don't do to people. Like I told Tulsa the other day. When people support you and are there for you, those are not the people who you shove back your hand. And once you show me that, I'm kind of like, I'm done with you. You know what I mean? You saw what happened with YTC. She took back her mindset. So it's not just it's an isolated incident with Catherine. People have said that you're a snake. So hey, if people show you who they are, you have to believe them. Like she sirened off on me last night, like I had really drug her, did something to her. Miss Demus, oh no, I didn't. I'm telling you that I didn't, and I'm telling you what I said about her as far as her being P bomb. You can't miss it, Miss Demus. So you in life, if you are always passive to people that do harm to you, with that the message it will send is that you are an easy target. In your real life, virtual life, they will think that they can always run over you, and that's the energy that she gives. But if she want to give that energy, give it.
Okay, one second, one second. Let me see. We got somebody in the back. Okay. Hello.
Man, TMO salute, man. I apologize because I know y'all up here, y'all chilling and shit like that. But can I turn up your live real fast?
What's going on?
oh, hold up. Yeah, Mr. West. Remember, you're in a courtroom, a court of law.
Hey, I ain't gonna do nothing illegal, but if you let me turn this bitch up, I'll pay you for it.
Oh,
On
sir,
God.
sir, you gonna have to pay for that cuss word, sir. None of that
My
now.
bad. My
Y'all
bad.
drink.
Go
Y'all
ahead,
drink.
Wes.
Let hold up
Drink a
and
little
let
bit.
me go ahead and say this. Tracy Cakes, cause I'm up here so you can hear me straight up, so you know what's up. You mad because you let a homeless man fly almost 200 miles to your crib, wash clothes in your house. You mess with this man, gave him oral, everything else, but yet you focus on Mr. West. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about why you
Mr. West,
almost in
not
your
too much on
50s.
my
Hold on.
Tracy.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm talking about Tracy. Let me just
Oh,
rock
not
out
too
for a
much
little.
on my Tracy.
Hold up, because I fuck with
I'm
Tracy too.
sorry,
We was
Judge. Hold
hold on, because we was cool.
Hold
We was
on now. He
cool.
say he gonna cash out. Let him rock. Let him
Right.
rock.
Hold up, cause dead ass. We was cool. But she live in a false reality. Mr. West had nothing to do with you bringing a homeless person to your crib. For you going on a cruise, paying random man to hop on a cruise with you. Why do you have to do that as a old woman in your life? Hop on YouTube and make it seem like that's reality. Mr. West ain't got shit to do with that. It's multiple older women on here that ain't on here doing no weird ass crazy shit like that.
Get up off.
Now, bro, you might have
Get
to
up out
go
of this
ahead and
courtroom.
swear in.
Get
Bro,
up
we
off
gotta
of here.
add Mr. West to the docket. Go ahead and swear him
It
in.
ain't
May
not,
as well, because he already over here.
Let's talk
it ain't
about
nothing
it.
but
Let's
a lie
let's
coming
talk
out this
about
Swear
mouth,
all
him
these.
in,
Judge.
Hold
bro.
on. Let's talk about Tracy. Then let's talk
Sir.
about Lemon.
Sir,
Lemon,
get
you
sweared
you
in, sir.
hold on. This the same
Yeah,
Lemon that's struggling with his sexuality, but then want to be over there
you did
talking
too.
crazy.
You talked about his sexuality too.
Right.
Hold on now,
I
Mr. West.
feel
You gonna be doing the
Ro,
court docket. You
Ro,
gotta get
hold
sworn
on.
in.
Stop
Hold on,
lying.
Ro, because let's be real. At one point in time, bro was on some shit where he was telling me I like hoes too. Yeah, I love me a woman with big breasts and a big butt. Bro, let's be real. You've been playing like a wolf in sheep's clothing the whole time, kicking it with me like as if you like hoes, knowing you like, you know what, a stick and balls. And the thing about it is, I respect a man that can be honest, bro. Say what you like. Don't come around me kicking it like as if you like something else. You're weird. Straight up. Respect that
Yes,
any man that's comfortable in their sexuality and can be who they are, wherever they are. Shout out to Shakim.
So, Wes, you have a grievance with Lolo as well. So we got Wes versus Tracy and Wes versus Lemon. You
Right.
have a grievance with
I'm
Lolo
not
as
gonna
well.
diss. I'm not gonna diss Lolo. And the only reason I'm not gonna diss Lolo is because Lolo, you real. I could kick it with you in person. But as far as Tracy, you the same woman that was talking sexually, talking about eating females, coochie, and everything else. What's going on in your life
she ain't
to
never
where
say
you
that.
damn near
She
in
ain't
your
never,
50s?
she ain't say
You
that.
you in your 50s talking about on YouTube, you asking random women to eat their coochie. You done mess with a homeless man that's
Tracy
on a
ain't
breathing
gay.
machine. What
Tracy's
is
a
going
straight
on?
woman.
Bro, please fall back. What's going on? What's
You
really
better get up
going
out of
on?
here. Get out of here. You gonna
Right.
be charged.
What's really
It ain't,
what's
ain't
going
never
on
gave
in
nobody a,
reality?
you never gave somebody a
Let's
chop
cut
chop
the
for
YouTube stuff and let's really be real. Why are
uh
you on
this
YouTube?
courtroom. And you
Right.
acting up.
If it's the courtroom, let's speak on real dockets and things that really happen.
No, we
Why
talking
did
about
you
what's
invite a
happening right
man
now
to
with
your
Lolo.
hold on? Why
And
did you
and
invite a
Tracy
man
love
to
Lolo.
Ro? When you had your shit going on, did I interrupt you?
You need to leave the courtroom. You don't act up enough.
Ro, when you had your shit going on, did I interrupt you?
Interrupt what? What ish?
Right.
I don't know what you're talking
Tracy,
about, Mr. West.
because I know
You
you
don't
gonna
even
hear
know how to
this.
treat a woman.
I know you gonna hear this, so I'm saying it so you can hear it. Mr. West had nothing to do with you inviting that man to your crib, and then you hop on YouTube talking about he bought dirty clothes, and you should have stopped messing with him then. Ma'am, do you think that sounds normal in your head?
Tracy
That
ain't on the
tells
docket
that
though.
tells a man like me you are desperate as hell. Your real life is very pathetic. Let's talk about how you dissing Jay Wilson when the whole time you want to be him.
Jay Wilson or Tracy are not on the docket.
Okay, well, we gotta go ahead and we gotta go on with our
Right.
court show. We gotta get order in our court show. If you don't want to participate in court, we gotta move on.
And one last thing, Mr. West didn't say fuck the whole beef sector. I said fuck the ones that's throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Yeah, fuck y'all.
Okay.
You sure you ain't say that?
Nah, the ones that's in the beef sector that I rock with, they know who they are. But for the rest of y'all, fuck them beef sector motherfuckers. Straight up. It is what it is. Shout out to y'all. Do y'all thing. I'll be watching from the butchers. If they hop up here, I'm hopping back on. And then I'm really gonna dox your ass, David.
Was you
Okay.
just on his panel, Mr. He was just over there. I'm quite sure he was just over there. You know what? This is a mess. Judge, are we gonna charge him?
Yeah, we're gonna have to put him. Wes, you need to pay the court fee at $20 for this interruption to Miss O $ Miss O the notary $Miss O the notary for this interruption and for your fine. Okay, Catherine. So we moving on from Lolo. So Lolo's next victim. Now, Catherine, you can stay up here if you got something to say about the whole class action suit to see if she's gonna come up and answer. But the next case is Lolo versus YTC. Now, wait in the wee hours of the night, I got this morning when I woke up, I had an alert already waiting for me in the court. They had already submitted a document. They had already filed it. Court reporter fish. I didn't even get a chance to give it to you because can I submit Exhibit 2? It was a statement. They said that YouTube cameras was up in the middle of the night snatching everything from wigs to wrenches. Okay, seems like Lolo has got herself into another little, I don't know, you want to call it, situation. She was a moderator for YTC. YTC felt like that Lolo was not being loyal at a time when she needed her most, when her channel was under attack. YTC said as a moderator, she couldn't tell if she modded for her or her ops. She feels like Lolo was not fulfilling her loyalty role as the moderator, and so she had to address her. And it was a serious enough offense to where she had to go ahead and speed it up. No light break, no tit tat, no warning. She went ahead and took straight termination route. So Lolo got her proverbial pink slip and had to turn in her best wrench. YTC also was very just frustrated because she said she has supported Lolo. Lolo has people that don't even support her as much as YTC, and she just feels like this also calls for a special circumstance to be added. So, court reported fish on Exhibit 2. Can you also put an asterisk by that because they are asking for special conditions, meaning that I can add additional time because of the level of disloyalty.
Yes, Your Honorable Judge.
Now, I don't. If YTC is in the chat and she wants to come and get a statement about Lolo and some of her actions, we would love to go ahead and to receive that. If she's not, we can go ahead and move on to the rest of the people in the class action suit. But YTC, if you want to go ahead and give a statement, and Lolo, once again, if you want to give a statement, and you've been accused of some pretty serious crimes, and we're not finished yet. Well, I think we are. This is it. This is her. We got YTC, her subbies, and Catherine. Unless there's any other people that we need to enroll, put on Lolo's class action suit, then we can move on. Let's see. Hold up. Here's my Molly Maybeck, who actually submitted the complaint. Lolo stays on mute for so many things. She never knows what's going on, but all of a sudden wants to vouch behind 88. That was very messy. Thank you, Mr. Maybeck Esquire. And I did receive your letter, which was Exhibit 1, already submitted by Court Reporter Fish. Court Reporter Fish, are you dictating these? Because I told you about them nails. Now, you're going to have to cut them down because if it's going to slow you down, Fish, then I need to find a new court reporter.
Oh, I got it all set up, Judge.
Might need to give the nail salon a break.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So Lolo, let's see. Lolo switched her thoughts about YTC. Okay, would you like to elaborate, please? Are you speaking on behalf of Lolo, an abstention for Lolo, or is this against? Let us know. Oh, we've had some other claims. They say Lolo is scared of 88. Well, is she also scared of the court? Is she also scared of the trouble that she would have? If the bailiff has to take out a bench warrant on her no show? Also, bailiff, can you please notate? It's another bench warrant I want you to follow up on. We'll debrief at the court. But Lolo is in danger of contempt. And also, if we get any more interruptions from Wes, bailiff, he does not have a fee that he's going to give up front. I'll also like to add him to the warrants at the end of the court.
Okay, absolutely, Judge.
Thank you. Let's see, Lolo. Mr. Rex, we see you. So I don't know why you think you're blocked. We see you. Okay, so far we don't have Lolo to answer her crime. So in the case of Lolo in her class action suit, I do find that Lolo is guilty of unloyalty. In the case of YTC, I feel like she's guilty of misdirected anger with Catherine, and I feel like she's guilty of setting her subs up for the okie doke. So we will reserve sentencing later for you, Lolo. But I'm entering into the court today on July the 18th, 10:37 Eastern. Guilty on 3 counts of Lolo. And I'm also going to consider the special circumstance that YCC asked of the court.
I sent the notion out to her as well, Judge, today at 10:17 p.m. stating, we got you in court, boo. If you have time, stop by. Laugh out loud.
Okay, and court
Previous
reporter fish.
business though, Lolo.
Can you document that as well, court reporter fish?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay, so while we're going ahead and entering in the docket, entering the notes, I do believe, bailiff, I'm going to put in the back chat, I believe that I have spotted Lolo where you can actually serve her the bench warrant, and we'll be giving up that location in just a little bit.
All right.
Thank you. Okay, moving on, court reporter fish. Who's my next case?
Our next case, Judge, is our next case is going to be actually, Judge. Oh, me.
Right.
Because Roe versus Tulsa.
Okay.
In Tulsa.
Now it troubles me when we have to, I can't reprimand you too much, baby, because I was on the docket last week. But it is concerning when members of the court have to come on. It's usually taken very serious, and any kind of offense, it pretty much going to have a special circumstance. So, babe, you're going to have to be out of your bailiff role. I'll let Catherine go ahead and do court. You can also you can do your court reporter fish while you do your bailiff role. Now, Ro, it has been brought to. Let me go ahead and swear you in, then, Ro. Let me as the judge, because sometimes the judge has to go ahead and swear in special circumstances. Honest, Ro, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you, Nicki Minaj?
Absolutely, Judge. With every bit of this Happy Thursday spike refresher, nothing but the truth is about to let out of here. My right hand is up.
Ro, are you already coming to the court drunk? Because today's Friday.
No, I would never do such a thing, Judge. Just a little tipsy. That's it.
Oh, okay. Because it's today's Friday now, Ro. Today's Friday. Okay. So, Ro, I have received a statement from Sister Tulsa. That is the plaintiff in this case. She has said that you have been doing lives on her, and they becoming more aggressive in nature, and she is a lady. She said that you have been dropping your proverbial nuts, and you're trying to knock her on the head with them. She says that you have been over grandstanding and using her name for all the clout that it brings. And Ro, do you have anything to say about those charges?
I do, Your Honor. So I must say, she's been going through a lot of fuzzy stuff lately when it comes to, her actions towards customer service, all because she can't get that little bit of peach fuzz from above her little upper lip right there. She was heavily she had a lot of anger because of that. So her actions are really showing as of late. And then she wants to come up on this platform, Your Honor, of YouTube, and talk a lot of smack. And then she feels like nobody's going to go upside her head and maybe knock the wig off. Small head, bald head.
Order. Now, we can't, Mr. Rowe. We cannot have threats of violence in the court. We do take this. Court reporter fish.
Oh,
can you please strike that threat made by Rowe, honest Rowe of honest Rowe?
I don't even remember the threat. Oh, hold on, I don't threaten her. Oh, I did. Did I say? Oh, yeah, I did say knock upside the head.
Yeah, can you please, the court reporter fish? Can you please dictate knock upside the head, please, for the records, and enter that into a special exhibit 4B.
4B. Okay, yeah, too much.
Okay, so you feel like that. Well, one of the other claims by Sister Tulsa is that you've been getting clout off her name. You care to clear that up?
Judge, you can't get clout on somebody that got 4 in the chat, and it is no clout needed. I don't know nothing too much about her sector. If she does have some B sector content, I may go over there. I can't gain clout off somebody that I'm actually subscribed to. I got a membership with Tulsa. This how she treats her members. Thread lightly, ho. I'm so no, not ho in the courtroom.
Yeah,
thread lightly Tulsa, okay? Because you can lose a milk.
Court reporter fish, can you please strike hoe from
Okay,
the
yeah, let
record?
me oh yeah. The only hoes over here is me and you, Judge. Hold on, let me take that right.
Court reporter fish.
She
Not
prostituting. She
after
can't be a
hours,
hoe.
after hours, after hours.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes. We we're gonna go to the club. We all fam in the club, but not here, okay? Shh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sister Tulsa, are you in the audience to speak on your own behalf? And can it tell us as the court what maybe Ro has been doing to you, why he's been turning up, and why you feel victimized? You can come up and say your piece. Now, Ro, do you plan on continuing to state these type of opinions on Tulsa, or is this like a one and done? I want another level of, interaction that y'all will have in the future.
Your Honor, I do plan to try to make this a one and done. But at times, me and my sister, we'll tag each other. So it's no telling. I'ma leave it up to her. I leave it up to her. Oh, what you writing something down? Hold on, she writing. What's that right there? What you writing down? Come and talk. Put your best wig on.
Tulsa, you are welcome to come click the link because we are addressing Ro and your latest incident. And y'all just got into it over the ship. And it seems like Ro has been making several videos. And we just want you to come and give a victim's impact statement on my bailiff's actions. Since he is an officer of the court, we can't have him up in those scandals with woman, man, or child. So could you please come represent one of those three and let us know how Ro has impacted you? And also, Ro has said that he cannot get clout where clout does not exist. He said he is not harassment. He's just giving you a little sister truth. And this is just something that y'all do all the time. So before I rule on it, Sister Tulsa, if you want to come up here and give me a different statement about the actions of Honest Ro, and also we can go ahead and do your case. After Ro does his second victim, you have a special case all your own that just got added to the docket.
She has
Tulsa
an
versus the
extension that
Intels.
she
One
wants.
moment. We
Your
have a
Honor, she
visitor
has
in the
an
court.
extension that she wanted to
Bailiff, get in order. We might have to
oh,
swear
okay.
somebody in.
All right, sorry.
Yes.
Hey, TMO, I am so sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to ask you one question, and then if you're going to be live, longer, whatever, I'll come back and turn up with y'all. But do you mind if I drop my wish list in your chat?
Go ahead, Ness. Goddamn, Ness. I ain't even damn drop my wishes. Don't drop it. Don't damn drop it.
Thank you,
God
TMO.
damn.
All right,
I'm
bye,
in the
y'all.
order in the motherfucking court now. Shit. Thank you. Well, Ness, since you did come up to the court, I gotta still swear you in because you stepped in my
Yeah.
court and I can do it myself. Ness, when you're entering the courtroom, do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, even if it's self-promoting?
Judge, I think
Ness,
she fell off, Ness. I
Lord,
think
she
she
can't even
fell
stay
off,
on and
Where
Judge.
get
is she?
served.
She
We'll
walked up.
Did
consider
she
her
drop
served,
down?
child. We'll consider her served. StreamYard been having a delay where he don't drop them down right away.
Oh, she said, I do promise from the chat. I do.
Okay, thank you. Let me not drop her off because I don't know. StreamYard been tripping. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what they
know
be doing.
someone earlier, Judge, had to drop somebody off.
Okay, so Sister Tulsa, would you like to come and give a statement on your on what you the victim on your victim's rights for Roe, and also go ahead and hear about your case?
She asked for an extension, Judge.
An extension.
Mm-hmm. Oh, scoop ball. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you need to submit that request to my court reporter fish to see the court is going to grant that, or we have to do a bench warrant for no appearance.
That's right. Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. So Sister Tulsa needs a continuance on her particular case. Well, so you do have a case, and I'll go ahead and extend your case that you have separately, but the one for Honest Row, I feel comfortable that I can rule on after I get through his second person. Now, Honest Row, you've also been accused. I have received a letter from a couple. So this is my first couple suit that the court has received. I have received something from Keeping Up with Tommy and his partner Castro. They said that you have been taking advantage of your role as a bailiff and going and giving an official opinion as if it came from the court on your channel. They've said that you have been dropping your nuts lately and they're not amused, entertained. He said that you have been speaking on their relationship when you have none, and they feel like that you're trying to stop their love affair. Now, one moment we do have a special guest up here, and I think they're coming to answer to their charges. Queen Tulsa.
Yes, Judge, thank you so much. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Court. I'm going to have to ask for a continuance. Unfortunately, my attorney is not answering his phone, so I don't want to say anything out of place. And so, yeah, I just want to wait for my attorney.
Did you pay him, honey? Did you pay him?
Bro, now
Oh,
I don't want to add any more charges. The victim is up here now. So when you do talk to your attorney, let them know that you have had a lawsuit filed naming you, and it's been filed by a group of people called the Intels. They have reported an infraction that just occurred a couple hours, where they felt like that you were setting their CC up, for her channel to be affected. So if you want to go ahead and continue
Judge,
that.
unfortunately, I'm unable to answer any questions without
Okay,
my
well, if
attorney
you want to go
present.
ahead and get counsel, and we'll go ahead and convene you to next week. But if you don't come next week, my bailiff will be doing a bench warrant.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Now, on this row. Okay, so back where we were at. Okay, so Tommy and Castro, they said that you've been doing videos. Once again, you've been accused of getting clout off some more YouTubers' names, this time a couple. So what say you about the harassment charges filed by Keeping Up with Tommy and Castro Cannon?
Well, Judge, I must say that when it comes to Keeping Up with Tommy, I don't know when he's dragging somebody to when he's not. Usually the only person he's dragging is his partner or partner, used to be partner. So that's
Carl
the only
Porter
thing
Fish, Carl
usually
Porter
hears
Fish,
when he's
can you please enter
dragging.
that as Exhibit 5B? So you're saying that the plaintiff in this case is also should have a case. You're saying that he is abusive?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
okay.
verbally
Make
abusive.
sure you go ahead.
Yes,
Carl Porter
yes,
Fish, can you please put on the docket Keeping Up with Tommy versus Castro, please, as a side note, and we'll flip it in at the end of this other case because I was not aware of criminal acts from the plaintiff. So, what do you say about them saying that you're trying to use them for clout and monetization?
I can't use them for clout. I finally got a video with Castro learning exactly how he felt. I wanted him to just come out here and have that energy, hopefully directed towards his supposed abuser. Definitely, I know verbal abuser. Because this has been going on every day, all throughout the day that he gets abused and he wasn't saying anything. So I got tired for him. So that's why I was trying to pressure Castro into saying, like, look, enough is enough. But at times we know when somebody is in that lust, because at this point it's not love, it's lust. They gonna attack. They will attack the person that could be trying to kind of help them get out of reach from somebody that is attacking them, that's grabbing right for their neck, and causing all types of harm. So I guess I'm just at a point that I'm like, hey, if you bout it, I know you're gonna try to attack me, so I might give you a little elbow. I give him a little elbow, but I won't go all the way in with Castro because I know that he is some type of a victim. But I gotta say though, Judge, Tommy states that Castro is not innocent, so he says that he is also getting beat on. So both of them just beating on each other.
Oh, so we gotta do a dual can. Co-reporter Fish, can you please add Castro on the Tommy versus Castro? Can you do another case to run concurrently with Castro versus Tommy, so we can hear both sides of that for next week's docket?
Yes.
So, on Rose, so do you feel like you've been making? And well, hold up, we got an update in the previous case that Catherine is a part of. Molly Maybach, the Esquire who led the other case, said that bailiff on this row, I have an update. Well, actually, you want to get that to my court reporter Fish. Lolo was served her bench warrant and is refusing to come. I think she sounds mad. Molly Maybach, can you elaborate for the court? Mad at who?
Oh my God! Breaking news, Judge. Ooh,
Oh,
me go
bailiff,
and
get
get.
in
Let me
line.
go and
Bailiff,
get her.
calm down. What's going on, bailiff?
I'm
What's
sorry,
going
Jen.
on?
Oh yeah, let me come.
Thank you, J. True.
The defense is she? Hold on, is she the plaintiff or the defendant? All them piece of people
The
against the what
defendant.
was Lolo be? Oh yeah, she the defendant. She states, got the nerve to say this, Judge. I'm guilty and on the run. She run. Hold on, who you running from? Oh, go
On
get
the
her.
run. Bailiff, please, court reporter Fish, please go ahead and type up the order to give to the bailiff so he can go ahead and extradite this bitch. And she thinks she gonna come up here and, oh Lord, I'm in the court. I'm in the court, bailiff. Where my fan?
Oh yeah.
Where my fan?
Want to act like this?
Okay, I gotta cool off. Where my fan, bailiff? Where my fan?
I got you, darling.
You ain't got me no fan. Okay, somebody's gonna get fired in the words of Beyonce. Okay, so basically, now if I hear you right again, court reporter Fish, you received a document saying that she's on the run. And what was the rest of it?
She states, I'm guilty and on the run. Then she got the crying emoji, and then she running. She running times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Running times 5. Girl, hold on. Dear, you
Okay. Okay, go ahead, extradite that ass, and we're gonna have her appear once we go ahead and detain her. Go ahead and extradite her. Go ahead, extradite it to the superior court, and we'll get my buddy to sign off on it, and then we'll go get her. Okay, next, let's keep on what we're doing because we know she's interrupting official court business, but she will be fined accordingly because she's interfering with other people's case, and time is money, and people over here don't have much either. Okay, thank you. So we were real back to Tommy and Castro. So you feel like you just giving, I guess you could say maybe unsolicited advice, and they maybe just not take too kindly. But your point is that you meant no harm. Is that what I'm hearing on this road?
I did for the most part. I feel like that Castro, for some reason, he feels as though, Your Honor, as well as Tommy, they feel that what me and Brian has kind of maybe, been on Pastor's panel, they feel like that for some reason that it's comparable, but abuse is not comparable to just some friendships that may go sour. It's just not the same. That would never be my headspace to attack anybody, especially, this time in my life. That's not where I will go. And we have never had that type of situation happen where every day you are dragging me. And when I say dragging, like you just calling me any type of name, you're yelling out house in Virginia, house in Virginia, house in Virginia. And you're even telling me to a point, as soon as I see you, I'm gonna hit you.
I'm sorry, y'all. Your Honor, you just called somebody a bitch.
Oh my God.
We know we struck it from the record. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, go ahead. And so on this road, so basically you just saying it's just, enough was enough and you had to make a battle cry, basically. Okay. Yeah. So on this road, Tom and Castro, they not here to, add anymore, but I did get their statement. I do feel like, I'm gonna find you not guilty on both counts because I feel like, your heart's in the right place. Well, your case with Tulsa is gonna be convened the next week. Before as your case with Tommy and Castro, I will go ahead and find you not guilty. I don't like seeing members of the court in a situation, but this does seem like this was just common sense. Now, what I did hear, though, what I like to have you expand upon, you said that. So, do we have a situation where they're trying to be the chosen couple over at Reverend Dr. Pastor J. Wilson's channel? Do you feel like they were being competitive with you and Brian and trying to upstage what y'all had going on? Is that something that you feel they a little envy going on with the attention that y'all were getting from Reverend Dr. Pastor J. Wilson?
Actually, I heard Tommy state that he felt me and Brian should be in the place that they are in. And I'm like, why would I want to be in that spot? He was like, y'all need to fook. I'm like, I'm not fooking somebody that we stay with friends. He was like, yeah, because you need to be, y'all need to be fooking. I'm like, we were having issues and you want me to fook? You want me to be in the same situation that y'all are in? No, sir. And I'm sorry, Tommy, but you are the last person that can tell me that this is your first real relationship, right, with a dude, and look at where it's going. We don't want y'all to be together at all. We don't want y'all to be nowhere in each other's reach. Because what do you say? I don't like Castro. He makes me mad. That's what I hear Tommy say. He makes me mad. And then what do you say? Like what's going on now? He wants to file a order against you, right? I saw him. I think that's the last thing I saw on Castro's channel is some type of a law that he was trying to show out here. I'm hearing things about a hammer being tossed around by Castro. Castro want to cuss me out though. Keep on cussing, Castro. But I hope you will learn to do the right thing. See who's for you. See who's against you.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and since they're not here, like I said, I went ahead and said that you was not guilty on that. We're gonna move on. Now the next case that we have on our docket, I think we need to go ahead and announce the next case, baby.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry about that, Your Honor. Let's see. All right, so our next case, everybody, and this may be a little touch of the heart, is Rico versus beef sector pet lovers.
Okay, well we actually got a entry to the court with a couple of names on. Okay, the court received a letter with a couple people named on it that they submitted. They said that they witnessed Rico Reports is a CC in the beef sector who the court is a friend of the court, the friend of the show. And they were concerned because he has an animal in his care. He's an animal, we've seen him with another dog before. He's had a cat named Snowbella. So we've had, a couple of beef sector pets by way of Rico Reports. Well, the complaints that I got said that they witnessed the act of violence against a poor dog and that they feel like that they had to, go ahead and reach out for advocacy. Now, Rico has filed a claim to the court saying that bullshit, they weren't worried about no damn dog, and that they were just trying to mess with him and what he has going on. Now, I did get, if you can submit to Exhibit 6B, we did get a video that we have reviewed behind the scenes because it's too graphic for court with the alleged incident with Rico and his frustrations with his sad dog. People felt like that they could not talk to Rico directly, that they felt like they had to go ahead and call the man on Rico Reports, in his words. Rico Reports said they putting them people in my motherfucking business, and I'm using this language because of accuracy for the court. Court reporter Fish, can you please get in quotes? People won't mind they motherfucking business, end quote. And that the dog is not in harm's way. And as of 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the dog is still in the custody of Rico Reports, despite multiple calls and multiple people saying that they filed a complaint. And even Rico said that he feels harassed because he also received something that said that if they didn't come this time, we're going to keep calling until they do something about it, which he feels like is a direct threat. And so can you go ahead and file that in Exhibit 7, please, Court Reporter Fish?
Absolutely, Judge.
Now, Rico did say that the people came to his house. They found it in order. They found everything clean. They found a happy and loving home. They found kibble and bits. They found all the proper gear and a charming little vest with a few rainbow patches on it in honor of Pride, making him feel part of the family. Rico says that he loves cats, he loves dogs, and that anything he was doing was discipline. Rico feels like we discipline our children, and the dog is just his child. Now, if anybody wants to speak on behalf of the dog or the beef sector's anger towards what they saw, you can come up here before the court. And if Rico Reports is here and wants to add on to his victim impact statement, we will also like to hear that real time. Any dog lovers, pet lovers in the audience, this is your chance to come and give a statement, and we'll go ahead and consider that before we make a final ruling.
Mm.
And I will keep the link, and I'll give you a couple seconds. Now, Bailiff, do you any thoughts on once you hear about the case, Bailiff?
Yes, actually, Judge, I did see the footage, and I gotta say, I was highly upset. I was disappointed because the dog is so pretty. He has such a nice coat, and he was just being a dog. I saw the situation, and he was only being a dog, and he did get hit, and he looked scared. He looked very frightened, and I did not like to see that dog in that situation. So I gotta say, I don't feel like Rico should be in any way surprised that someone called on him, especially this is a big kicker. The person that he seems to be the most betrayed by that he got called on. Don't you see? See, this is the thing people don't got concerned about. Don't you see that what that dog looked like? That dog looked like the person's dog that called on you. Okay, so he probably felt in that energy that oh my God, this could have been my dog. You take a picture of him, what do you see? So you have to understand when you do things like that, Rico, on camera, you shouldn't do it on camera or off camera. When you hitting that poor defenseless dog, that dog didn't deserve that. Didn't deserve that. He didn't even look like no bad dog. And then where did you get that dog from, sir? Because we gonna hold you real. You better not tell me you got that dog from a rescue squad or something like that. Because you trying to re-traumatize that dog. Don't put what you went through maybe so in your lifetime on a poor defenseless creature that already been through trauma. You are something else, sir. You don't need no dog. Take care of yourself. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, I understand. That was emotional. Now, do you feel like that a call should have been made, or do you feel like that possibly they could have reached out to the fellow CC Rico reports?
Actually, Your Honor, I'm gonna say no. A call should have been made because I feel that he's stubborn. I think that he's stubborn, and he probably wouldn't have listened right off bat. He feels that being that he got disciplined like that,
One
that
moment, baby,
he
Queen
can do that. I'm
Tulsa.
sorry.
Yes, I was coming up to sound off on all the on the behalf of all the dogs that I buried in my front yard. I feel like that this man should be locked up under the jail. He should not have access to any dogs, cats, rats. I know they have a lot in New York, but I don't even trust them with a rat. I feel like Judge, you should just really hit him with a book. It is very much so unacceptable. You know that animals they didn't ask to be here. They are so innocent. They can't even talk. It's like um, it's just so sad. I just don't agree with it. How can you sit up there and just harm an animal that's not doing nothing? Like he was at the park getting ready for his barbecue. Well, the dog was excited. He smelled barbecue. What did you expect for the dog to do? Is the dog not supposed to get excited for the barbecue? And he yoked him up. He yoked him up. He put him in a chokehold. And I think that the next time the police come, that they need to give him the same treatment. Those are my thoughts, Judge. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Queen Tulsa.
Thank you.
Okay. Now I did see Rico reports in the audience. Rico, if you want to come up, you on the docket. You on the
Yeah.
docket. Rico reports versus the concerned pet lovers of B sector. I gave them a statement on your behalf. I said that Rico said that the dog is fine. No one is really concerned. This is something else. This is not what it is. And his dog is still in his custody, and that there are no repercussions from attempted calls to cancel the relationship between you and your pooch. So if you would like to come up and give your feedback, we've had, Queen Miss Tulsa and the bailiff gave their opinions about it. So of course, before we rule officially, if you want to come and give a statement yourself on your behalf to the court reporter fish, you are welcome to do so. All we ask is that the bailiff swears you in before you go and give your statement.
Yes, because Rico, I would like to know how you say no animal abuse.
Okay, Rico, bailiff is saying that he doesn't understand that how you can make this statement when he finds it false.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody that's innocent.
Tell that again, Tiffany. That's what I was thinking. But okay, I can't. The court is not prejudiced. The court is not prejudiced. One moment. If black men took care of the black women the way they took care of their dogs, it would be a whole success. Amen. Amen. Because we are. Woo, Lord, that's one of the things I see. Hello,
Hello,
Rico.
Rico. How you
Oh,
doing,
you got
Miss?
an echo,
Rico. Okay, let me come back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, all this for a pooch. I was like, but what about treating actual humans like shit? But okay. Well, I thought white people was just blind pet lovers without common sense, but hell, I guess, I mean, I do love pets and I had my beloved Gizmo and I will get another dog too. I'm just saying that I just have seen the response to call authorities, before like actual child abuse and other abusive actions was just a lot to me. But I don't believe any dog should be harmed. I believe if you have a pet, that you should bring them to a loving home or leave them where you left them. So that's my general opinion on that. But it was kind of interesting to see the outrage. And I can understand Rico's feelings when we got his submission from his actual recorded live statement, where he said that he feels like it's not about what it's about. And maybe he'll elaborate on that before I give my ruling.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. He thinks it's about. Oh.
One moment. Rico?
Yes, can you hear me better now?
Yes, it's good.
Rico, I'm gonna swear you in. So do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you in this courtroom today about your new pooch?
Yes, here to testify.
Thank you. Judge, he's all yours.
Now, Rico, you made a statement in the chat that you said there was no abuse, and I think the bailiff asked, "Can you elaborate on how do you feel there was no abuse?"
I feel that there was no abuse because I didn't physically harm the dog as people are intending it to be. I would call it chastising, but not abuse.
Okay, so like as far as like if you give your children spankings.
Yeah, or timeouts. I do apologize for to the public if they feel it was abuse, and yes, you should give animals love and care and everything like that. It's just he was just a little hyper, and I was telling him to calm down. So
Now, Rico, as a result of the calls, you were paid a visit by officials, and can you state the status of the dog's custody now?
he's still in my custody. Also, the authorities, police officers, agreed with me as well. They didn't see any abuse as being ejected towards me. They didn't see any signs of abuse. They didn't see any cuts, whips, or any abuse, black eyes, or anything like that. So they let the dog remain in my custody.
Okay, so now somebody in the chat, one of the subscribers says, "Ask Rico, is the dog scared of him, and has the dog been injured previously?" Tulsa.
Yeah. Previously, no, the dog has not been, as far as I know, because it's a rescue dog for the FBI, so it's actually an FBI police dog itself. So they're already in contact with me as well prior to the incident on the 4th of July. So I have contact with them because it is a police dog. Yes, so no. And if people want to see if he's scared of me, they can just watch the video of today. I mean, walking.
Okay. Court reporter Fish, Rico is submitting a video shows him having a loving walk with his dog in his custody. Can you file it under Exhibit 7C?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court reporter Fish, do you have any issues that you want to? Did you have any questions? He sounded a little bothered.
Well, yes. So Rico, I was just wondering. So in that moment, what we saw, the dog seemed to just be having fun. So I don't, like he didn't even look like he was like doing something that required him to be disciplined in that matter. Because from what we saw, you may not, it may have been quick to you, but we saw you caught back and punched the dog. And that was
Can you
after you gave
explain
him
to
up.
me about punch? Because punch it can
Yeah.
mean very meaning different ways. Can you say can you describe to me like how did I punch the dog? Did I like Mike Tyson the dog, or what happened in your eyes? Did the public see?
Okay, so after you did the choke chain thing to him to kind of I guess get him to like stand still and say, look, I'm about to tell you something. You need to stop this. I saw you caught back and you just like hit him like you would hit like a human that is coming up on you, and trying to disrespect you. You hit him, and then he was
I also
already
said that
scared.
I hit him on the head, not in the face, not in the eye. So
I because from what I saw, I saw it like it seemed like it was right there on the face though, because he was looking at you. Like it won't. I didn't see it. If it was a caught back, and it was a swing from what we saw. Rico, I'm telling you, people would not have called on you. I don't think if they felt like it was a little tap on the head or something like that. Okay,
it's
that's
happened to me before.
Before you elaborate on that, we have a audience member wants to know: will you change the way you discipline the dog in the future?
Absolutely to the public. Absolutely. Hmm.
So to the public, but you'll still continue to discipline in your private home.
Not discipline, but the what they say, a non-reinforcement, good treats and things like that. Hmm.
Okay. But go ahead. What was you saying, Ro?
yeah. I mean, I feel like that Rico, and because we did see that with the cat, he feels that this is just the discipline. Because I heard this Rico like, and I know you'll let us know if it's true or not. That you feel like you were disciplined in a way where you like, look, it goes down. Like if that's you basically that could be
I
like
know that's not what I said, sir. What I did say is all parents, as parents, should discipline their children. I'm
yeah,
pretty
but
sure you
you
was
take it from
disciplined
like
as a child
from
too
your
if you were
upbringing. I
done
guess
right or
that's what
wrong.
you.
I mean, that's how most black people are brought up. I'm not sure if you're black or not, but in my black household,
I'm black. Black. I'm very much black.
well, in
But
black
you were
households,
raised
you
in a
get
way. I was
disciplined.
raised in a
We don't
way
get
that
timeouts. We not white people, so we don't get timeouts. Or you go in timeout, no, you get your ass whooped. But go on.
a dog is different, and
I
children
understand.
are different as well. I mean, if the dog was doing something, it seems like you were frustrated with the dog. That's what we were coming at you with. You seem very frustrated with the dog, and the dog was just being a dog.
Well, may I say this? I was a watcher and I'm a dog supporter. And the way that you had struck that dog in the head, I mean, you balled up your fist and you drew it back. And it was like you had plenty of time to think about the choices that you were about to make. Um, I think that it was very inappropriate. And
Okay.
it does seem like that dog is very much so scared of you. I mean, Rico, I would definitely not trust you to handle my dog with care.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. The officers actually the real police, not you. They didn't think so. So that's
But
all that
you
matters.
assaulted the, did they see the
That's
video?
all that matters to me.
Did they see
At
the
this
video?
point, absolutely. They called. They knew my name, so evidently they saw the video.
Oh no, I think I need to put some stank on it. What's the
Oh,
number
we'll
that I
do
need
some
to
more
call?
stank on it. Keep continuing. Anything else, be Miss O?
No, Rico, that is all. We got your statement, and then we'll go
Dog
ahead and
abuser.
rule.
And what you say on this road?
I said we got your statement, and
I
I'll
said
go ahead and
nothing
give a
else.
ruling. But I'm gonna go
Said
ahead
dog abuser
and
though.
rule you guilty, Rico. But since you have admitted to being that you did, you shouldn't been doing that on camera. That's not something you show on camera. You took accountability.
Yeah,
We're gonna go ahead and just
you can give
expunge
me
that from your
probation.
record.
You can give me
Yeah,
probation.
in lieu of probation, though, I'm gonna go ahead and submit the modifications so we can go ahead and waive off probation requirements. And then if you don't have another incident within 12 months, we'll expunge this charge.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you. Thank you. Court-reported fish, did you get that? Any other violations, and within a 12-month period, then he will have to serve the suspended sentence that I suspended today.
Oh, okay, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Lucky defendant, I gotta say. He had prior charges as well to a cat.
Well, court-reported fish, I understand you passionate, and I do remember something about a snowbell and a cat.
She ran for she ran, Judge. She ran.
Unfortunately, the court was out for COVID while that was going on, and we did not. That's one of the things we just kind of threw away. We took a fourth of the claims and just threw the rest of the shit away because who got time for that? So unfortunately, through that, we didn't actually try that case, so I can't hold it against him. Now I did take that as a statement of past behavior, but so duly noted. But unfortunately, statute of limitations on cat abuse is right at about 7 months, and I think we're past that. So
Okay.
thank you. Now, for our final court case, once again, unfortunately, Your Honor has. I really feel like these people trying to impeach a bitch, really. But I'm gonna ride through. Now, on behalf, I was submitted a complaint from Diva Tomboyish, and who felt like that I should put my own self on the docket. She got into an argument and she told someone that you can't say you don't like doctors because TMO is a doctor. She docs women. And I said, oh, okay. Well, gray area. I didn't show his actual apartment. I read actual comments, didn't reveal the name. And then I got the information from, actual docs on the community wall. But I was careful not to show anything that linked to a particular address. And this is my statement on my behalf. But they were like, no, it is what it is. And I said, hey, well, I'll put myself on the docket. So we have me versus Lemon, I guess, or actually the people on representing on behalf of Lemon, the victim of the said doxing. Bailiff, can you go ahead and swear me in and as the plaintiff as the defendant for this case, please?
Yes, Your Honorable Judge. Judge the Miss O, do you stand by the court to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you today in this courtroom as you have a drink of lemonade?
Yes, on my mama, on my hood. I look fly and I look good.
Good.
Yes,
Hey.
thank you.
You
So, now, bailiff, I gave my little statement there, and I mean, it just really is what it is. I really don't have any more to add. I could give a long soliloquy, and we all know I could do that, but it is what it is. Bailiff, do you have any questions for me before I put it to the public jury to do a poll to vote?
Well, Judge, so do you feel, because I know this whole thing was kind of surrounded around doxing, do you feel like it was a doxing that was given in commentary, or was it more on a playful aspect?
I feel like it was playful, and I feel like it wasn't any actual identifiers to what I said. I actually was public record, where those actual reviews came from. Now I had a little color. I had a little color, to make it to a specific dog. But this dog is a known name in the sector. It's a public name, and it's not confidential. The dog is part of the show. We all know the name, so it was not already known. And so I didn't feel like I introduced any brand new information. I think I just took creative liberties.
Okay, Judge. So if being that, I know we don't have the defendant, do you know like how this had like kind of came to be, where it was basically put in the forefront? Like, what was it that made this happen, where he was put on display?
Well, he basically, he said a lot of lies and slander. He attacked me for my skin color. He was very harsh. He spoke under my clothes. He was extremely nasty to me. And this is not the first, the second, the third, or the fourth time. And he's also giving me more smoke than people who he should be giving that smoke to. He has this, and pardon the court, pardon me. I have to be frank with the court. I'm sorry. You can strike it if you need to, but he's just exhibited bitch ass nigger behavior. And would you like me to spell that for the court?
Judge, I gotta throw that out, Judge. Hold on.
BITCHAZZ BEH. Are you typing court board of fish? Because this
Yes,
is official. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Got it. Okay.
yeah.
So basically, enough was just enough, bailiff. I mean, enough was just enough. And so I had a little creative fun. I didn't, catch feelings. I just, had a little fun and on content, kept it on content, kept it on YouTube. Anything else?
No, well, Judge, I mean, so how do you feel the jury? I know the jury may decide this. From where we stand, a lot of the jury is saying not guilty, time served, case closed, Judge.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and start a poll, and so we can take it to the jury. One moment.
Somebody said that ninja guilty. Then somebody said lockers are up. The jury is
So the question to the jury is TMO a doxer? And I am going to start that poll in the chat and go ahead and we'll let the people decide. Okay, in our last case, because I thought we had those last, we have a special one. This is an actual case that was brought on by the actual whole state of the beef sector. So, this was filed by the state of the beef sector, the subbies, subscribers, and all the adjacent alikes, versus audio poll. Now, this came in the last minute. Bailiff. I didn't even get to prep you. These events are just rolling in. I'm getting real-time complaints rolling in, rolling on. Basically, the charges are that audio is wreaking havoc on the beef sector. He's expecting senior privileges before actually completing his freshman year. He's been extremely disrespectful. He doesn't match energy. He goes nuclear. He's accused of being mad about shit that he does to other people. I got a lot of complaints saying that he is exhibiting childlike behavior. I had a few bitch ass comments. I also got on this statement that audio is actually aligning himself with certain individuals who mean to strike and take away channels of B sector CCs in particular. I've gotten a statement by two content creators who were the victim of Audio Pop and Co. A YTC, formerly YouTube cameras for the former record. Lolo, aka Lori, our fugitive that's on the run. She's a victim in this case.
She's a victim too. Oh my goodness, Your Honor.
Yes. And also, Audio has been accused of treason, the highest thing you can get in B sector adjacent court law, punishable by virtual death. In the streets, they call it black a nigga out.
Oh,
Do you have all that court reported, Fish?
yes, Your Honor, I sure do.
We've also received threats that he has something in store for people who has not meant him any good. He's also been heard. I got a recording from him, and can you put this in Exhibit 8B? It was him on a live. He was over, I think the lady's name is Judge Fifi, and he had made a statement that to the beef sector, don't get comfortable. Just because you don't have a panel channel doesn't mean you can't get got. Because if you share, comment on anything where my mother or abuse or I was attacked, you are also up for getting got. The state of the beast sector feels like those are threats. They feels like that it's gonna ask. A special town hall meeting has been requested. It has been submitted for OG submission. I have not received word. Wait, I forgot. I did get response for OG Reverend Dr. Pastor J. Wilson. He said that although at first he felt maybe he would, address it and step into the role, he changed his mind and said that we are on our own. He's not involving himself in 2.0 business. And that was a direct statement from Reverend Dr. Pastor J. Wilson. I have not heard yet on the updates from other OG feedback. If anyone wants to give any feedback real time in the audience or on the link, you're welcome to do this. So this is all that's been submitted on behalf of Content Created Audio Poll. And like I said, they've asked for the special consideration to the max, which is virtual death / black a nigga out. Bailiff, do you have any thoughts on this matter?
Well, Your Honor, I have to say, this is definitely a case that I say, it came about quite quickly. I feel like a lot of times in the act of maybe actually getting with someone over in this area, sometimes people may not really know how to act, especially around something that they're new to. And things may happen where they may have to go against people because of the people that they start associating with. And we get this type of case where this may not have been his full intentions to start going at people, but when it's somebody that you may are wanting to build something with, especially if it's like lustful or just ready to get in somebody's draws, as we can say, Judge, it can just make you start acting out. It can, especially when you in this type of arena. So I gotta say, I feel like that once they do actually meet that contact, and if she got that good, he gonna get worse. Like his mind gonna be gone. He already said, baby. I heard him over. He said, he was like, baby. So he already just she got him. She got him. She got him when she dropped down low. Queen Eddie dropped down. He done saw that. So I don't know. It could be game over, Judge. I'm telling you, she gonna have. Is it whip? Is it whippity whip? She might have him in her hand, Judge. But we don't know yet. We don't know. Right now, I think he still can maybe be in that state of saying, "Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on here." You know, I just got started over here. I'm molding myself. So we gonna see, y'all.
1 second, 1 second. We got something that came in related to this case. They saying that the content creator, one of the victims in the suit against him, has they want to submit an appeal. She has been Audio Pop has put her up for deportation, and that him and Audio and Pop and Co have already contacted ICE. Oh my goodness! So they are asking for the court to do an emergency appellate decision, putting a stay on the deportation until at least the next court. Court reporter Fish, can you please put that in docket and I'll go ahead and get that that order, expedite order right now, PDQ. Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Go ahead, Tulsa.
Okay, Judge, I was coming up because I wanted to sound off on the Adios case. I feel like that there needs to be a wellness check. I feel like that there needs to be some type of evaluation that you give him because it seems to be unhinged. Judge, he started off being a sack writer over at a content creator named Lemons. And, when he could not get the attention and the stardom there, he began to, leech off of women. This man has been a nuisance since he started in this sector. He started coming at Jay Dunn. He started talking about her machine. And then he got a dose of Ken, and Ken started talking about his sister. And now he's like, backpedaling and pussy popping. And now he's jumping behind women. And I feel like there definitely needs to be an evaluation. There needs to be a drug test. There needs to be he needs to be on an ankle monitor if you do release him. And also, he's had a case in the past, being nefarious. And he's come online and tried to debunk about an age difference. But I just kind of feel like he he has, from observation, some things that he's struggling with. Those are my thoughts.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
So for Audio Pop, the court really needs extra time to review all of this, and I want to kind of see if I can issue a few subpoenas for the next docket because I have a feeling there are going to be some events over the next couple of days of the weekend while the court is out of session that will be really important before I make a hasty decision. So, Court Reporter Fish, can we go ahead and continue this to the next docket so we can gather all we need and take care of all the subpoenas and also the bench warrants that came out of this court? And before we go, we will be ending the poll about whether TMO is a doxer in just a second. We will go ahead and get ready to close that. If you have not voted, go ahead and vote. Yes, Bailiff?
Yes, there's one more thing about that audio case. Is he able to come into the courtroom to give a testimony of himself or someone?
Sure, with security precautions. With security precautions, I'll allow.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay. Yes, I'll allow.
Judge, I have maybe some breaking news, Judge. ATL Gale states, wait, wasn't Tulsa just on Audio's side? Is her testimony credible?
Oh,
Tulsa,
okay.
What did she say?
Court Reporter Fish, can you please add that for the court to look at that special intel and see if we might have to strike out Tulsa's testimony before I rule and give a verdict?
Oh, and Judge, I do want to say that our testifier she is lining up to be a reporter, Judge. She's lining up to be a reporter. So I think she may cause us some trouble, Judge. Yeah. In the there she go.
Okay,
She's lining
let me
herself
just,
up to be a reporter, Judge.
Judge, let me tell you this. I would never be following behind an individual that a is making the LGBTQIA plus community feel a certain type of way. He's supposed to be a heterosexual man, right? But he's it's not given heterosexual. It's given it's given I'm trying to be appropriate while I'm in your court and not disrespect, but he's very much so flamboyant. Judge, this man chases after men, like really chases after men. Like, if you go back and do your research, he loved to be on Lemon's panel. He would love to fight his battles, but now Lemon has gave him his butt to kiss, and that's a whole lot of butt. But he gave him his butt to kiss, so now he's over there kissing on an injected butt because his current girlfriend has butt shots. That's all. Thank you.
Smash it. I just came up here to see if you pussies want to attack me and jump me again like I did earlier.
Not in this courtroom, Mrs.
No. Baylor, please remove this witness. Please remove this witness. Baylor.
You swear to tell the truth or nothing.
Hold on.
Don't you gonna be in disrespect?
Yes, no, with no disruptions in the court.
I kicked her in the booty. I
Thank
kicked her
you.
right into her chair. Your chair,
Yes.
old, tired, and worn out. Go get a new one, honey. Go ahead, get a new one. Broke down chair. And bring some lotion. Please. Jury, get her some lotion. She come up in the courtroom dry as hell. Judge,
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and add an extra fine to her. Court reporter Fish, go ahead and add an extra fine to her for coming in and disrespecting the court with ashy skin. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll for myself before I have a special evidence that was just submitted. And let's see. Is here. Yes, to 56 to 44%. So the jury has ruled that I am a doxer. Oh, fucking well. Moving on. Now, I have received an entry from Mr. Rico reports that he wants to attach, even though I made the decision, he does want me to consider this video as maybe a way to, if I'm going to retract or go with my original sentencing. So one moment, this is, Rico reports has submitted proof that the dog is not fearful of him and they have a loving and bonding relationship, and that any claims otherwise are bullshit. One moment. I'm gearing up the evidence. Please, Court Reporter Fish, file this as evidence 8C, video clip submitted by a Mr. Rico Reports Show.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Okay. Rico. Hey, my baby Tristan Bell. Hey, boo. Chilling out here. Chilling out here outside. Get some air. This bitches want to try to call to get my baby taken away from me. Oh, well, that ain't happening. And just laugh in their face, throw eggs at their ass, throw rocks at us. All I hate bitches. All of them. All of them kiss my Hi, yellow brown ass.
Okay. Yeah. So, Judge, I can say that I'm glad to see the dog, looking, looking like that they're in a state of just having fun as a dog, doing what dogs do. But see, the thing that I do want Rico to understand, maybe he won't, is that dog is also, I'm glad he told us that the dog is a rescue dog. So he could have dealt with that type of stuff before. So yeah, when he's getting that love, that's awesome. We love when he's getting that love. But that dog's already been in that situation, so he's just a dog. He may just it could be reoccurring for him. But usually once they get out of that state of being a rescue dog, they want, it's just like a lot of love that they want to show and express to the dog, because they don't want that dog to ever have to live that type of life again. But I'm happy to see, I will say that, to keep things on the up, I'm happy to see that the dog was looking lively. So okay.
Right. So we got proof of life and proof of, seeming to be in good spirits. And we wish them well, but the court will be putting them on the pooch monitoring system for the next 12 months. And we've already entered that into record. So I will go ahead, and I think we can go ahead and adjourn court for today. And I thank everybody for coming. Stick around for all the birthday festivities this weekend. Saturday, we're having a cancer party at the spaceship. And on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will have the dolls exclusive party on the day of. So thank you so much, bailiff.
Oh, you're welcome, Judge. This has been
Can you
great.
go ahead
Thank you to
and
all the
can you go
guests.
ahead and close our court, bailiff?
Yes, I can. Jury, as well as plaintiffs and testifiers, please all rise. And those that are going to be in contempt of court next week, dry lips, dry lip Trish, and Mr. West, you think you're going to act a fool in court? Could have fooled me. I'm sorry. Oh, it's that liquor. Okay, everybody, please rise. Thank you all so much for joining us today in the Honorable Judge D. Miss O's courtroom. Please join us for the festivities this weekend. And everyone, make sure to stay in order, or you're going to be up in this courtroom. Testify or defending yourself. We got some folks can't even afford wait, hold on, Queen Tulsa, public defender, you can afford one? We thought so. Hope your new check of a reporter helps
Now,
that out.
bailiff, you're gonna be up for another case. Where you going, bailiff? You're gonna be up for another case.
Let me be quiet. I'm sorry.
Okay, dial it back. All right, y'all. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Rose.
Thank you, baby.
Bye.